I'm sorry, honey. Dave's mad. He's getting madder by the moment because he's in there watching my scope. Because I scoped because it was snowing.
Hold on, I gotta mute it so it doesn't go on to the show. So, sorry.
The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. Nothing worth doing ever came easy. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. The future belongs to the people who follow their heart no matter what the critics say. We must always remember that we share one home and one glorious destiny. We all bleed the same red blood of patriots. We all salute the same great American flag. Our best days are yet to come.
This is all Trump's fault. Trump took him away from me. Trump is a very, very bad man. Trump is horrible.
Trump is not a very nice man. He's the worst. He should be impeached for this.
Yeah, we need to impeach him for this. Yeah, he took our friend. Let's impeach him. Our friend would have wanted him impeached. Yes, we need to impeach him for what he did. Yeah, he needs to be impeached for this.
I mean, he didn't even ask me permission. And now, my friend is gone.
Trump needs to be impeached.
He can do this so he can try and get reelected.
He took away my friend. Yeah, Trump did this to an innocent man. He was such a good person. Yes, he was the best man I ever met. He was a saint.
He was a very nice man. Yes, he was not only a good man, but he was my friend.
He totally respected me. Yeah, he was like always so nice to me. All he ever wanted was for me to be happy. He loved me.
He'll be greatly missed.
It's gonna be so hard to let him go.
All he ever wanted was to be friends with America. Yes, he loved America so much.
That man loved America with all his heart. Yes, he loved America just as much as me. And me. And me.
Oh, yeah, he did. He loved America just as much as me and Michelle. Yes, he did. He loved his country just as much as me.
Farewell, old friend.
My fellow Americans, hi, how you doing? Let us pray. Dear God, please help me find a way to impeach Donald Trump. Amen. Wait a second. God just spoke to me. He said, listen, you gotta introduce a resolution implying preemptive surrender to Iran. Taking away my friends was disproportionate. This resolution will limit the president's military actions regarding Iran. We need to give Iran greater freedom, you know? They don't need this harassment from Trump. What we need to do is apologize to Iran and surrender, okay? What Trump did was illegal. Hang on, guys. The Golden Globes are on. Ah, your Golden Globes. They always have, like, the best speeches.
If you win, come up, accept your little award tonight, thank your agent, thank your God, and fuck off!
What the fuck is he talking about?
No one cares about your views on politics or culture. Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Run, Forrest, run!
The president is tweeting out a thread of
have knockers like that. But now if I take my shirt off, they fall right to the floor.
We need to abolish all men from America and hang a sign on the door that says, girls only!
That's right. You go, girl. Boys got cooties.
I didn't kill myself.
Who the hell was that guy?
I love you, Jenny.
Hey, Forrest, does Jenny taste like cigarettes?
Holy crap! They're offering the $80 million bounty? We'll do it for half.
It was a joke, guys. Sheesh. Settle down.
We are outraged!
Billhorn's really upset right now, Alexandria. We need to go to Iran and help him out to make her happy again.
I feel like George Jetson.
It's Fred Flintstone.
Oh, that's right. I always get those guys mixed up.
Come on, let's go to Iran and stop Trump.
Yabba dabba hooba doo!
If you're coming for America, you gotta go through me first.
You gotta go through me, too.
You gotta go through me and me. You gotta go through me, too. Locked and loaded, baby. This is America. You come for one of us, you come for all of us.
Amen to that.
Hey, Democrats! You want to impeach something? Impeach this! Bam! We've had enough! Keep America great! I have PTSD! Bam! Impeach this! Pretty tired of stupid Democrats! Bam! 4 different color-changing coffee mugs to choose from! Just add hot water and watch the Democrats run for the hills! Bam! Buy yours today!
Well, the investigations are over, the time has come, and you, my little friend, are off to prison. Come on, there's gotta be something we could do here. I'm Hillary Clinton. Let me think about it. Nope!
I gotta be honest with you, this is like the happiest day of my life.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
You're sorry, huh? Well, you could stuff your sorries in a sack there, little lady. You're headed to the big house.
But I'm really, really sorry!
And I'm really, really happy.
So you're going to the big house, huh, Hillary?
Yeah, they finally got me.
Jeez, took them long enough. What did they get you for?
Oh, let me see. There was Benghazi, deleted emails. Oh, it's a pretty big file. How many years did you get?
Hey, Hillary, you gotta pay for your own toilet paper?
How many years you get, white girl?
Yeah, how many years you get, white girl?
Is this the army? I should be out of here by tonight. I thought the army was supposed to wear green. Oh my gosh, this is like totally starting to freak me out a little bit.
Calm down, Hillary. Grow some balls.
Yeah, girl, grow some balls. You should read the Quran. It'll help you sleep. I'm just really freaking out. This is a lot to take in.
Please, settle down. You're such a crybaby. I'll make some pruno for you later. It'll help you sleep.
Okay.
At least you ain't gotta pay for your own toilet paper up in here. I gotta pay for my own toilet paper, and I'm gonna do it. Don't worry, girl. I take care of you. You could be my bitch.
Hey, Clinton, you got a visitor.
Oh, I hope it's Bill. He's gonna get me out of here. I just know it. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to see you, Bill. Are you ready for your conjugal visit?
Hillary, I got some bad news.
What are you talking about? You're supposed to get me out of here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
What are you talking about? You're supposed to get me out of here.
Well, it's a funny story. Since you've been in here, me and Monica, well, we got back together and, well, we're getting married.
You're marrying Monica? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've never been happier. I'll send you an invite. Well, you know what? Maybe I won't send you an invite.
You're such a jerk. What am I gonna do now?
Well, my guess is 25 to life. Hey there, Turkey. You want to get some smoke in here for me and my business? Nancy, you know I can't do that. Maybe I'll make it worth your while and change your mind, huh? I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe you'll come into the showers, see me naked, and just might have a change of thoughts. Nope, get back to your cell.
What you in here for, girl? Same thing as you, girl. I figured. It's all Trump's fault. Damn straight it's Trump. And all them damn white people, too. Girl, you gotta pay for your own toilet paper? Hell yeah, I gotta pay for my own toilet paper. My white toilet paper.
Cheyenne, think I should too?
Yeah, Trump's getting all of us. We're dropping like flies over here.
Frickin' Trump. I guess Mr. Poopy Pants has something to prove.
Well, if he keeps it up, all Democrats will be in prison by the end of the year.
Well, if all the Democrats go to prison, that means...
Yep, America will actually be great.
We can't have that. We gotta get out of here.
Michelle, I think you're in the wrong prison. Man, what you doing up in here? I thought you was one of us. I'm working undercover. I'm trying to break everybody out. Yeah, whatever. You probably break out all the white people first. Just relax. Do you need any toilet paper? If it's free, I ain't paying for no toilet paper. So am I getting out of here or what?
It doesn't look like any of us are getting out.
Yeah, Hillary, I think you just need to get nice and comfortable here. You ain't going nowhere.
I think this would be good for us, you know? Relax, drink a little bit of Pruno, and just live our lives, you know?
I don't believe it. I'm getting out of here.
Clinton, back to your cell. It's lockup time.
Oh, yeah.
President Trump has restored the idea of America.
Keep America great! Exclamation point.
The Dow Jones made history today, closing over 26,000 points for the first time.
This is a standout report.
He's going to bring all these jobs back. Well, how exactly are you going to do that? What magic wand do you have?
Hand me down the walking cane. Hand me down my hand. I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. The collusion delusion is over. You're fake news. Unbelievable. So dishonest.
Mr. President. Mr. President. Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President. Mr. President, are you...
That's enough. Put down the mic. So much winning. Everything he does.
Every day is NASCAR.
Seems to come out right.
Donald Trump, keeper of promises.
And all it means is just keeping time. Find the world. Did he learn that? Oh, Lord. I am with you. I will fight for you. And I will win for you. America is winning again. With your help on November 3rd, 2020, can you believe it's right around the corner? So you ready? Let's go. Let me hear it. Make America great again. Thank you, Texas. Thank you. Goodbye, Hillary. Bye.
Come on, girl, drop what you do.
make your body talk.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Kin folks said, Jed, move away from there. Said California is the place you ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back again to this locality to have a heathen heaven of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is, set a spell, take your shoes off. Y'all come back now, here.
Economic growth. How dare you?
That's not a hostage.
Uh-oh. Got a loop.
Huh?
I made a loop. That was my fault.
You made a loop?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I was typing. Oh, I guess I should turn my...
The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. Nothing works.
Okay, welcome back, y'all. Hopefully you can hear us. It looks like everything's working. Got a new system here we're trying out, so be patient. I created a loop. That was my fault. It's a little touchy. Plus, I picked up a third monitor, so this is in Sanesville over here right now tonight. But welcome aboard. We're glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Please share. And we got some special new things we added over the last couple of days or the last week when I had free time, which is never. So, Doc, you there?
I'm here and I'm ready. I'm ready because we've been winning like crazy.
Okay, so I'm going to go through real quick. And, well, Doc, why don't you say hello a little bit more because you didn't have 2 weeks without your audience there.
I know. I have to first tell everybody, welcome to the new year. I can't remember if we've had a show since then, but I just want to check in on everybody's New Year's resolutions, or as I call them, strongly worded promises, because I may or may not keep mine. So I was just checking in on everybody's New Year promises. Is anybody still keeping theirs? Phil, did you make any?
No, I never do.
Oh, party pooper. You got to at least think of something. And did you eat your black-eyed peas?
Black-eyed peas? Ew.
For New Year. For New Year. You've never had mine. Mine are good. But yeah, you got to have lucky black-eyed peas for the new year. I mean, goodness. Anyway, guys, I wanted to remind everybody as we kick off the new year, and we've got a few new faces amongst the group, that MAGA Promises Kept, or Promises Kept as we are more affectionately calling it these days, is a show. Now remember, we know with all of the wonderful people out there that we've got amongst our new media, that they've just got great analysis, great news, all that kind of thing. But here at Promises Kept, we are just reveling and wallowing and celebrating the wins, because you aren't going to get that on new media, that is for sure. So tune in each week, because I have a feeling this year is going to be a huge year. I think we're going to have a hard time keeping up of winning, so that you'll get to hear the highlights, see the things that the mainstream media doesn't want to tell you, because they don't want POTUS to have any wins. Remember that. So tune in each week, encourage your friends to come see us, because we're all about just celebrating America winning under our wonderful president. So how was that for a show opener, Mr. Yankee?
Oh, that was good. So we got some additions. In case you didn't notice, we have text Trump to in Joe Biden words, 022. Text Trump to 88022. I hate that when people call 00.
I do too.
That's zero, not O.
It's 88022.
That's right. We got some added shows up in the top left. You'll see scroll through. We put Kimmy up there, Kimmy Wide Censored, or as we affectionately call her, Electrolux. Her
I
show.
wonder if she was going to throw that in there. She's going to kill you.
But I did make her a nice slide there. We have a viewer follower count goal. We're trying to get to 200 so we can join James R. and Boogie as an affiliate.
Y'all got to come on. No, we can't be lagging behind like that.
We're lagging behind.
Everybody, eat up.
And we got some cool alerts for when you give us Don Lemons in DLive. Here's one.
Thank you very much.
That's for an ice cream. And here's for a diamond.
Because you'd be in jail.
Ooh, I like that one. This is for a Ninja Guinea. This is for Kimmy if you want to donate on Speakeasy.
I'm really rich.
You like that one? And then if you donate a Ninjet, you get the 2 hot women with Trump.
Just don't be. Did y'all hear that? I think it was on Pirate Radio last night or something, where Salami gets to heaven or his heaven, all is heaven, and he finds his 72 virgins, only to realize that he left his most important physical attribute behind. It was very funny.
Don't forget to text to Trump to 88022. Oh Lord!
Oh my gosh!
Joe Biden should just give it up.
I can't believe that those people are not just embarrassed of that man. He's as bad. He's worse than Hillary. I mean, I couldn't even believe anybody would contemplate giving that woman a vote. But he's not as well, he may be as evil, but she's more killer than him. To coin a phrase.
Thank you, Miss Katrina.
Thank you very much.
I am saying, I don't know who's worse, who's more embarrassing. Those people keep pulling some real winners out of their hat.
Oh, so before we get rocking and rolling here, I should probably put some
do a lot.
I should probably add some to the chest there. Some lemons or whatever you want to call them to the chest. What do you think, Doc?
Oh, I think that'd be a good idea. So, I'd add some if I knew how.
I'm going to throw in 100 there. So somebody's going to get 100 from us for watching. How do you like that?
I'd say that's pretty cool.
I would say
and
so.
some good company. So remember, always pull up here because the tea is sweet and the friendship is free.
Thank you for joining us, USA Ohio.
Glad to have you. We better hop to because I sent you a whole lot of fun, great videos. We got to show them.
Well, I saved most of the videos and memes for the end, but I tried to put it in some kind of order. So okay. So we're gonna go with a tweet first. Here it is. This is from Greg Abbott. On Monday, I will present the Governor's Medal of Courage to a man. Oh, God, I hate that. Who stopped a gunman in a deadly shooting. That must be Texas writing. At a church in North Texas. It is the highest award given to civilians by the governor.
I think we had a Yankee who proofread it, though. One that moved down here. But there goes my governor being wonderful again, because that was the good man that took 3 seconds to take a very bad man out. And I just am tickled pink. And I don't know if I sent you a thing or not, but I'm still a thunder here. My wonderful great Governor Abbott also was the very first state to register to say we've had enough immigrant resettlement. We don't need any more here in Texas. So again, I applaud you, Governor Abbott. Woohoo! We've done our bit for King and Country.
Well, New York is just going to take them also, unfortunately, for me and other New Yorkers.
We're gonna have to make you a Southerner someday, honey.
Mm.
You're gonna switch sides.
We're going to have to
Across the
duke it
Pecos
out
River.
here and get rid of them.
Well, go for it. We'll be right behind you. We won't be beside you. We'll be behind you.
Next one up, Doc, is it's an article. So let me see what best fits that. Okay, this is from the Washington Examiner. Shock, U.S. No, thank you. Shock, U.S. edges more center right, just 24% liberal. And before we say anything, I want people out there, if you're a Democrat or you think you're a Democrat and you're voting for Trump, or you're a Democrat and you're not sure what you are, you should go out and take the world's smallest political quiz, and you will be surprised at what you actually are.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of messed around with that the other night, and some people were libertarian even though they thought they were Republican. So, yes, I've had Democrats take that during the Tea Party days, and yeah, they weren't really Democrat or liberal. Come to find out. So, okay, so that's just common sense. So I think I've always said there's like 20 to 24%. 25% that were liberal, right?
The reason that I really wanted to point that out is because so many times, guys, we let the media, because they are the mouthpiece for the Democrat Party, we let them convince us because they yell the loudest that they're the majority, and they're not. We are the majority. All we have to do is to decide to exercise our God-given right to cast our legal votes and let them hear us roar. Let them know they have woken the majority up, and we aren't going to take it anymore. So get out there and vote and hold your head high and be of good cheer, because we are winning each and every day that our wonderful fearless leader is in office. We are winning on a huge scale, regardless of what they want you to believe. That makes it all the more important for you to tune in and celebrate the wins with us each week.
That's right. And I'm just trying to retweet the show out there. What was that? Oh, we got a hi. I don't know where that came from. Okay.
I didn't hear it.
Another one. Went. Oh, I wonder if the lemon, when people donate a lemon, it must have popped out. It sounds like a little duck quacking there, Doc. Hear it? Okay, so let's move on to the next one, because we got to get rocking and rolling here. I got to keep you on task tonight.
Keep me on task. Probably. Truth were to be known.
Oh, let me try to find that little quacking duck and shut him up for tonight. Disable that.
Well, thank you, Scott of West Texas. You are so sweet to say.
Okay, so we've got, and I'm monitoring all the chat on 3 screens. So I'm so a little way different than what I'm used to tonight, folks. So give me a chance here. I'm trying to watch 3 screens tonight, so that I can watch the chat at the same time.
I can barely watch my 2 little screens here.
And I've got about 40 tabs open here. So, Breitbart, 5 signs Black Americans are awakening to a break with the Democrat Party. Blacks for Trump. Last week, former NFL player Jack Brewer declared a tremendous awakening is happening in the country as some Black Americans are abandoning the Democrat Party and turning to support President Donald Trump. And what I've seen, and I got to say something about this, as people are posting on Twitter that are African American in support of Donald Trump, they are getting some of the most vicious replies back. It's disturbing. And what it is the Democrats are really showing their hand there. They're showing how they really feel about Black Americans. You've got to toe the line in the Democrat Party, otherwise you're a whatever traitor. I don't even want to say the words they're saying.
I don't like what they call them.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And that's why it's important, guys. I hope I'm jumping the gun here in discussing it, but I hope before you go out and badmouth Matt Gaetz that everybody lets the dust settle, give it some time, regardless of whether you agree with him or not. We don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. So I would just encourage everybody to take a deep breath and remember that nobody's perfect. It was a non-binding resolution, and we need to let the dust settle, because I understand why he did. I don't agree with it, but I understand why he did. But I don't think that we need to give the Dems any more fodder. So just everybody, take a deep breath, settle back in your chair. We got a lot more winning to do.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Did we get ice cream?
Yeah,
I love ice cream. What flavor?
I'm going to see if this video plays, Doc. I doubt it will. We'll see. A lot of times...
I think his policies are very important to African Americans. I'm from a predominantly African American city, Baltimore, but a lot of us as African Americans don't understand that we need to vote for Trump. We keep the narrative that he's a racist is a false narrative. We know it's a false narrative is a push. He wasn't called a racist until he started running for office. Before then, he was hanging out with every rapper, in the city. So how can he be a racist up until one point, and then all of a sudden he's a racist all of a sudden? But it's policies. We need to not vote for personality. We need to vote for policies. His policies are for everybody, and he's done so many things for African Americans. The Second Chance Act, low unemployment rate, and he's given to historic black colleges. So we need to keep those policies and push forward with his policies and keep that momentum and not vote different when it comes up. The Democrats have nothing for us but death on their platform. And most of their platforms do nothing but destroy the African American community. We know that. We say we want to change, but we're afraid to.
Yeah,
make the change because of his personality. I get it. A lot of people don't like him, but like his policies, and you cannot lose those policies as African Americans. A lot of people are going to say, "Oh, you're wrong for supporting him and everything like that." No, I'm not wrong for supporting him. We need to keep those policies. We need to keep that momentum in the African American community moving forward.
Yeah, I think it's important to note, like you said, unemployment for the African American community specifically as it is at an all-time low, and you can't dispute facts. What would you say to your African American counterparts that argue that, he hasn't done for the community what other people say he has?
Well, I would first of all tell them to look his policies up. We vote personality instead of voting policy. I told a friend about the low unemployment rate. He didn't even know it. I was talking to an African American friend of mine. He was like, "What did he do?" They keep asking, "What's his policies? What's his policy?" I said, "Haven't you heard about the low unemployment?" No, I didn't know that. All they know is, "Oh, he's a racist. He's a racist. He's a racist." That's a false narrative being pushed by the left. You can't just look at this election is so important. You can't look at personality. You have to look at policy. I used to vote like that too. Before I got with Walkaway. Walkaway helped me out a lot. She helped me out a lot to walk away from the Democratic Party. I was one of those people that voted on personality. I'll just look at the candidates and say which one's a nicer guy. Well, we can't do that because nice can be tricked nowadays.
Absolutely.
The people on the Democratic side will smile in your face and won't get your vote and won't give you nothing in return. We need to, at this point, look at presidents.
Oh, the video ended. Sorry about that. Sometimes when you play videos off of a website like Breitbart, they don't really play that well, but you get the gist. Next one up, Doc, is a tweet, and it's from Praying Medic. The Dow is up 200 plus today, 800 over the last month. Dow's gonna break 30,000, I think, before the election if this keeps going the way it is, and that's because that number going up like that. I know a lot of liberals like to say that's helping the rich only. No, it's not. It's creating a lot of jobs.
And it's creating a lot of fat 401ks. And, I think it will top 30 and keep on soaring if the feds will get out of his way. God only knows what it would be at. So I think it's going to continue because I think he's about ready to thump him on the head. So.
Well, after the China deal signed part 1 in about a week or so, we might hit that 30,000.
Right then, I bet we soar past it. What do you want to bet?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm telling you, I have a very good friend from my hometown, and of course, you know, I come from a farming community, and so I had a good friend who is very liberal, and I was sure to remind her that her family farm that's been in their family for generations is about to hit a boom like they've never seen, and that she might want to reconsider her support for Donald J. Trump for president. They are definitely going to have to get themselves some bigger tractors.
Yes, definitely. But most of all, there's people getting jobs now. There's more jobs out there than there are people that can work. So that's a huge plus, because you can move from a job that isn't paying very well onto a job that is paying more. So that just helps everybody. And then a person who hasn't worked in a long time can slide into that job, that lower level job, to start. You know, it's exactly. A good thing.
It's a chain.
And if you notice, the Democrats aren't really talking about the economy. All they're talking about is free shit. That's it.
Well, what can they say? The economy is great. They can't say anything about the economy because there's nothing to say about it but good things, and they certainly don't want to point that out.
That's exactly right. And the USMCA hopefully will be voted on and passed by the Senate soon. That will definitely help that number shoot up past 30,000. And then the China deal on top of it.
Yes,
part one of the China deal too. Remember, there's several parts to it. He's told us. So, wow. America
and, you know,
is
the thing about the USMCA is we could have been so much further down the road with that already if she would have just gotten off her bahookie and signed it when he sent it. She's got to make a minor tweak to it and then claim that she's practically written it. That's so like that Lush. I'm telling you, she needs to rethink herself. She's fixing to get checkmated in a huge way come November.
That's right. So, I don't know why we're dropping people in Periscope. It seems to be running fine, but we'll keep going on.
Well, we can't stop now, honey. We got too much winning to do.
I think a lot of it is a chat in Periscope, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But
I'm seeing the chat.
Are you? I can't see it on my phone, but I can see it in the on the third screen there. But let's get going. Let's move on to the next one. What do we got here next? We've got another. Oh, we got a video. Okay, let me set that up.
Administration.
Hold on. Let me read the tweet first. This is from Benny Johnson, Savage, Mic Drop, Fox News, Chris Wallace. Some analysts suggest that the impeachment of President Trump has emboldened enemies like Iran and North Korea. Is this president more vulnerable because of the impeachment effort? You should ask Mr. Salami. So let's play that video. Mike Pompeo.
Created enormous risk to the American people in Iran. This administration is working to reduce that risk.
Finally, some analysts suggest that the impeachment of President Trump has emboldened enemies like Iran and North Korea to think that they can confront him. Do you think that, as misguided as it may be, that some of our enemies think that this president is more vulnerable because of the impeachment effort?
You should ask Mr. Soleimani.
I understand that, but he was going ahead before you killed him. And the question is, do you think that impeachment is emboldening our enemies?
I don't. I think that our adversaries understand that President Trump and our administration will do the right thing to protect American people every place that we find risk.
Secretary Pompeo, thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks for coming in on a very busy weekend, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Chris Wallace. Right?
Can I bear him?
What we got up here next, Doc? We
have a lot.
Yeah, we do. I'm trying to roll through them. Oh, we got another. Wait, let me make sure it's not a video again. No, it's not. We got another tweet here. Yeah, we got a lot of videos. Space Cowboy at X14 Eagle. Great shots of our exercise today. And if you want to see the article off of this tweet, these are shots of the F-35, the new F-35.
They did the elephant walk.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
think that's
see
the
it?
first time ever, right, at that air base.
Yes. And they said they had it planned, but and I'm sure they did because it took so much. I think we've got video of it coming up, but
Yes.
it was awe-inspiring. It is awe-inspiring because those are handy dandy little planes. I am saying those are knifeful numbers. They are lethal.
And here's one video. It looks like a flyover here, but I'll read the tweet first. Okay, USA.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Miss Katrina, again for the ice cream. Israel and USA forever, at Israel USA forever. God bless our military. And let me expand that. Oh, that was cool. That had to be loud. Holy cow. I don't know how it stood there. We used to have those flying over all the time at Griffiths Air Force Base in Rome, New York. And boy, they come down so low, even over here. And we're about a half an hour away that, wow, they shake your house when they
I know. Can you imagine? Wasn't that cool?
I've seen a lot of those. So those are.
I'd make a fool out of myself on the side of the highway too. I'd be getting out going, ah!
And they look like they're moving so darn slow, but they're really not. They're booking. But it looks like a big slow thing, like where you could throw a rock and hit it. It's so close.
I know, they're so massive.
Next one up is another one. You sent me. Let me read the from Space Cowboy again. First time ever, an Air Force base in Utah staged a massive elephant walk, a formation of military aircraft before takeoff that featured 52 F-35s, one of the country's most advanced fighter jets, launching in a row, 52 Iran targets. Well, I don't think that's going to happen now, but
I think they've got them identified. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. We'll see. We've got some more things coming up. Miss Donaldson has tweeted. I hope we got it in about postal support for people.
wow. I bet you when that happened that day, people in the area were probably freaking out, thinking we're all taking off for Iran.
I know. I bet there were some people that noticed that, don't you think?
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
I thought it was pretty awesome. It's very awe-inspiring.
I'm going to print that down, Doc, and really quick, I'm going to go fly through the chat here and just give some shout-outs to people that are in the chat in Periscope and DLive. UK Neil, Miss Katrina, Scott of West Texas, Iceman, Tigress, it's me. Hey, Sithy, how are you? Got kicked off Twitter? Good grief.
We were so sorry you were mistreated like that.
USA, Ohio, and thank you for following on DLive. RM Johns, 35. How you doing? Who else? Northwest.
We've got a Boomer U2, I think.
Okay.
I think I said that right. Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Boomer, you too. Who else? I said USA. Oh, Brian. Hey, Brian. 71976. Welcome aboard.
Hi.
Yes. We're glad you're all here. Don't forget
We
to text. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Be
you.
sure and tweet this out or send this out, y'all, because I always forget to tell everybody so that we can spread the word. Everybody can come in and help us celebrate each week.
V-Dub Lady. Oh, the duck's back.
Glad to have you always.
I'm just trying to scroll through. I don't see any other ones. If I do, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I apologize. We're going to get back to it here. I'm trying to watch 3 chats too and 3 streams on
Rusty
3
joined us
screens.
if you didn't.
Oh, Iceman. How you doing? I see you there now. Henry St. George Tucker. They're flooding in now. Let's get back to it, Doc. Let's see. Oh, don't forget to text Trump to 88022. That's a 0, not an O. Okay, let's get back to it. What we got next? We got a, let me see what it is first, because he sent me so many videos. It's a tweet. So this is Russiagate was 100% fake. Spygate is 100% real. That's a long name on that Twitter handle. That's Drawn and Strike. If you were at the local community center and saw some woman giving a seedy looking guy a couple of $100, and then she hands him a small child, and the guy then dunked kid underwater and started to drown him, what would you do? What is this about?
Read the whole thing. Read the whole
tweet. You want me to read the whole thing? If you were like me, you'd interfere, right? You'd run over there and try to stop him, I hope. Well, what if when you tried to stop him, he's still fighting to hold the kid's head underwater? The guy yelled this out. It's okay. The mother is paying me to do this. We live in a society right now where every single abortionist tells himself this as they ply their trade. It's okay. The mother's paying me to do this. And we allow it because we can't see the child. The child hasn't been born yet. For a lot of people, this makes it perfectly fine. Out of sight, out of mind. They allow it because it does not happen right in front of them where they can see it. But But we can really say we did not see, we did not know. But can we really say that? As many states voters want restrictions on this fatal practice, and state legislatures are sending bills to state governors that are being signed, it's clear some people do see and are taking action about it. There are a lot of bills being signed, but they're being challenged constantly by the left, and the ACLU, I think, is involved now. And in response to this, the new trend for Hollywood celebrities to go public with their own personal abortion stories. Oops, wait a minute. For their own personal abortion stories, like Michelle Williams did at the Golden Globes Award show the other night. But I don't think watching elite Hollywood celebrities boasting of their own abortions and basking in the applause of their fellow elites over their own bravery and noble choices is going to get the desired response. The response of most people to watching Williams' Golden Globe speech was sadness and shock. This includes some of their own people, unbelievably. And you can see the faces. Some of them are like, are you kidding me? You're going to talk about being deaf. I have spent over 50 years learning to read body language, facial expressions. Not everybody liked Williams' speech. And who's that one that is always after Trump talking about her abortions?
Oh.
The nut there that cries all the time on Instagram and on Twitter.
Was it Kathy?
The Who's the Boss girl?
Griffin? Oh, that's Melissa Milano.
Oh, Alyssa Milano. That's right.
Another retard.
This right here is a 1,000-yard stare. I have no idea who this is, the actress on the left. As she's realizing what Williams is saying, this is the instinctive expression that comes over her face. Like, yeah, right there, this one on the left. That 1,000-yard stare, like, you got to be kidding me. Ooh, wait a minute. Alyssa Milano just had another abortion. Yeah, she bragged about how many she had. So nice to tell her living kids that she killed a few of 2 or 3 of their
Be
siblings.
happy that you got here because I killed the ones before you. That's like when this girl did this. I sat there and thought, oh my gosh, she's bragging that she killed her babies so that she could have that statue, that thing, that cold, lifeless thing. She was willing to murder her babies to get it. So I guess, I think he goes on to say, did you finish reading it? If not,
no, I've got about, I don't know, another.
Go ahead and finish it real quick because it's
there's a
very
lot of tweets here. So not even in Hollywood is there a monolithic belief about abortion. People who live there and work there in that environment have told me behind the scenes there are many actors and crew who are conservative, but they keep a lid on it to avoid the blacklist. They put on a brave celebrity front front of avowed far-left progressive political activism, but that's all it is. A front, a facade. It's as fake as a $3 bill. They will believe they can influence the public towards or against some public policy issue like abortion. Ordinary American voters in states like Georgia, Alabama, Texas, elsewhere are making real progress in the fight against convenience abortion. States are responding to voters and legislatures are passing bills and governors are signing them. The left's response to this has been to turn to celebrity abortion proponents like Michelle Williams, and there she is, Alyssa Milano. Not only will that not work as an effective counter to what the states have been doing, it's going to end up backfiring. Well, just look at the Hollywood movie box office take. It's dropped dramatically. And so is television ratings. They've dropped dramatically as well. Part of the celebrity advocacy for abortion is based on a falsehood that most women in this country are pro-choice. They are not. For more than a few years, the number of women who self-identify as pro-life has been decreasing. The number who identify as pro-choice increasing over the number.
Yes, that's exactly right. That one right.
Yeah. And you can see that chart there. Hopefully I can get out of this chart. And Planned Parenthood has lost in their last financials, has lost, I think, half a million donors or 400,000 donors or something like that. So, and while Democratic presidential candidates get more and more extreme in their abortion positions, advocating it up to the day of birth, an overwhelming number of Americans do not want abortion legal in the second and certainly not the third trimesters. The number of people polled who want abortion legal for the last 3 months of pregnancy has never topped more than 14%. That means a full 85 to 86% of those polled did not want it to be legal in the third trimester. And yet that 13 to 14% position is the current position of Hillary Clinton, who ran as a Democrat in the last presidential election. And from what I've seen, the entire current Democratic field in the present election cycle. So they're all saying the same thing about it. So they're with 14% of the population. So here's why this latest progressive attempt to stop states from passing heartbeat bills and lowering the legal limits for abortion won't work. These Hollywood elites and progressive Democrats who make use of them are far outside the U.S. mainstream. These people
That's good news.
These people aren't just a little bit out there; they're way out there. To make use of the news media and the entertainment media and their power in Congress to make it look like their positions are far more popular than they really are. It's just an illusion. This is literally, this is the reality. This actress was caught by surprise when Williams suddenly started talking about abortion. She didn't have time to put on her brave face for the before the camera caught her honest reaction. Oh, we're talking, there's a lot of reading there. We're talking about killing human children. That's what we've always been talking about. That's what we've always been talking about it. And her face shows it. I mean, obviously, she is like, are you kidding me? You're bringing this up in an award show?
Mm-hmm.
But they're all trying to do it now. Alyssa Milano's talking about it constantly.
They know they're losing.
Yes,
they know they're losing
absolutely.
the public narrative. People have turned back to pro-life. They see it is not a clump of cells. They see. Plus, all these women that have had abortions now are living with the consequences of it, and it's heartbreaking. And they are helping change, I think, what's being told to the young women coming in. I think that they're passing that wisdom down. Don't do that to yourself because it's a life sentence. So many women struggle with it afterwards.
Next up, Doc. Oh, my back. Next up is a tweet from Chismaga. So liberals celebrate when unborn babies are killed, yet mourn when terrorists are killed. That's a good point. They were all in mourning over Soleimani being killed, a terrorist who's killed thousands of people. That's a proven fact. Yet, we'll just talk about our abortions, how he killed our children. I just don't get it. It's not.
So you could have a career in Hollywood and earn that lifeless statue that's going to do nothing for you. It isn't going to ever give you chubby, grimy kisses. It isn't ever going to change your diaper when you're old. It ain't ever going to bring you joy or the highs and lows of raising kids. It isn't going to be there in your old age.
All right, Doc, we got 14 minutes left to go through about 15 of them. Oh, sorry to cut you off there, but
it's okay, but you get the drift, guys. We're going to stand up for the babies.
Melania Trump at FLOTUS. POTUS and I had a great visit with the Prime Minister of Greece at the White House yesterday. And there's some photos.
She's so sweet. We love our FLOTUS. Thank you, FLOTUS. We appreciate everything y'all are doing for us. Didn't she rock in that houndstooth jumper? Oh my gosh, she is just something. She has good taste.
Next up, we've got another tweet from Melania again, and it's a video. So let me get that screen up. Melania Trump at FLOTUS. We were honored to complete the East Room floor restoration along with the wall upholstery in the red and blue rooms in 2019. The work continues in 2020 to display the People's House as a reflection of the excellence of the nation's craftsmen and a source of pride for its citizens. So let me play that video.
Isn't it nice to have someone that refers to as the People's House?
I wonder if Ben K. Veritas moves that fast when he's doing construction work.
Let me tell you something. He'd have to be hopping, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But he'd have help there.
Look at Ben go.
Go, Ben, go. But I had not heard that was going on until I saw this. Did you?
No.
And
Wow.
I'm so glad because remember, POTUS promised us that if he won before 2016, that they would restore the White House to its former grandeur. And I've been to see it. It needed work. It really did need work. So I was very tickled to get to see this and show off our wonderful POTUS's.
The Obamas junked it up a little bit too, didn't they?
Yeah, as they had their parties in there doing all their weird stuff. Tigress says she could paint that fast. Then you're hired, Tigress. I got some painting to be done at my house. I'm sure my husband would appreciate the help.
Oh, Grimmich, you want a trophy? We'll give you a trophy for showing up. Thank you for coming. Next one up is, it's a tweet, so let me swap that out there. Caroline Muller, a Tucson man was sentenced to life in prison Wednesday morning for the murder of Border Patrol agent Brian Terry. Oh, finally.
Yay! Justice is coming, and he's one of several others that are getting prosecuted. So finally, there's some justice coming. Not final, but some justice coming for our little border agent Terry.
He's one of 7 men indicted in the case, and I'm not going to say that guy's name. We don't want to give him any kudos. Okay, we got another video. I'm trying to race through these.
I
think you sent me too many things, Doc. Okay.
Hurry.
This is the Imam of Peace. Australians welcoming U.S. firefighters upon their arrival to assist with containing the fires. God bless America. And they're going there to save Boogie Studio.
I'm just going to wait with the mic there.
Let's pray for Boogie in his country. And all the little groups that's been saving and stuff, all the animals. There could be the billion of them that died.
I'm just going to wait with the mic there.
Oh, it moved. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Hopefully they save Boogie Bumper's recording studio there. Another video. Okay, I gotta check to see what it is.
Told you
first.
there was a bunch this week.
Yeah, they were kind of mixed in, so I have to check to see what it is first. This is from Team Trump. Text first to 88022. Draw dropping. They must have a few of these. I think there's one that's Trump. The other one's first. Look how massive the line is for the Trump rally in Toledo. That was in Ohio, and it was probably pretty cold that night too.
Yeah, and they were out there for 3 days beforehand, they said.
Yeah, nobody likes Orange Man. Orange Man bad.
Keep telling themselves that.
Yeah. Look, Joe Biden can't even get fill a phone booth right now. Elizabeth Warren can barely fill a high school gymnasium. I mean, please.
Honestly.
Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg.
He's so anti-Christian.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you. Okay, next up, we got probably another video, right? Yeah. No, it's not a video. That's a shocker. Okay, tweets. Okay, this is Team Trump. Text first to 88022, or text Trump to 88022. Look at the overflow crowd outside the Trump rally in Ohio. Holy smokes. Wow.
Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
I'm saying. Like Dallas.
That's cold out there, and they're watching a big screen. They're past that stoplight. As far as the
eye can see.
Wow, they're all the way back here. That's amazing. Oh. Wow. They must have been cold out there, I'll tell you that. But you can't even get this group to show up for a Joe Biden event. It's crazy.
Well, who would want to go see him? He'd try to sniff you.
I'd go see him just to get some good laughs. It's like watching a comedy show.
I'm afraid I would not be able to contain my mouth, and I would be the one thrown out for being the people that the heckler.
Jennifer texts Trump to 88022. This sweet lady turned 102 years old and just received a birthday card from POTUS and FLOTUS. She was so excited to get it signed, a signed birthday card picture. How wonderful that our POTUS and First Lady takes the time to personally sign birthday cards. Happy 102nd birthday. Oh, I got to play this one.
Isn't it sweet? Oh, my heart melts.
She's reading the card again. That's pretty cool, Graham. Graham got a letter from our president and his wife wishing her happy birthday.
I love her.
Wow, that's cool.
That's sweet. And they thought to send her a card.
That's nice.
Just another reason
Okay. Oh, another video. Here we go. I'm going to try to ran through some of these. This is Darren of Plymouth. Yesterday, French lawyers were prevented from entering the courts to demand the resignation of Macron's justice minister. So much trouble in France every day. Too bad they're not winning like us. Maybe they should have elected a better president.
Not a pansy. This makes us mommy. Then he gets in such a pansy mood to his mommy.
Wow. They're just trying to shove their way in. And those are lawyers, attorneys doing that, right? Thank you. I think Poppy Lane sent that to us. Last couple before we got to go over to Speakeasy. Let me get this one up. I'm not going to read the tweet just to save time. So
tonight, you shitlords will be making memes. You will give the Donald dank OC. You are all on the front lines in this war of memes and pepes. And your memes will be spicy and lead to victory in 2020. Prepare to post. Post. Pray.
This is my dank meme. There may be some like it, but this one is mine. My meme is very spicy. It is not a repost. I must share it as Spez shares his wife. Without my memes, the Donald is useless. Without posting them, I am useless. I must make sure the memes flow. I must meme better than the left who is trying to kill me. I must meme them for all to see. I will. Before Trump, I swear this creed. My memes and myself are defenders of this country. We are the masters of our enemy. We are the humble meme smiths. So be it. until there is no me more and peace. Amen.
At ease. Good night, ladies. Hit it, sweetheart.
Oh, that's pretty good. Takes a lot of effort to make those. Excellent job.
Isn't that great?
Next, this is probably going to be the last one before we're going to switch over to Speakeasy. The treasure chest on DLive, we will open at the end of Speakeasy before we go offline for tonight. Plus, we have a little bit of breaking news in the next show that I will share with everybody. Tweets. Here we go. This is from Lexit. Iran has stated they have sleeper cell agents in the U.S. We already know that. Oh, there's Barack, Hillary, Nancy.
I thought that was great.
That was good. Last one. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to skip that one and go to UK Neil. UK Neil sent us one, or sent one to everybody. Iran, but apparently not fast enough.
Fast enough. That's too funny. Did you get the one I sent you from Donna? I sent it at the very last second.
Babylon B?
No, it was stats on, and I can just read it really quickly. It was stats on POTUS's tweet that he put out in Arabic. Hang on, let me find it real quick. I just sent it to you. Our very own Donna sent us this, and it just says, this tweet by Real Donald Trump with more than 100,000 likes is already the most liked Persian tweet in the history of Twitter. A strong show of support by Iranians for Trump's Iran policy, something that mainstream media does not and will not report. So he put out a tweet earlier today in Arabic to them, and it's already the most liked Persian tweet in history of Twitter. So that shows you he's got his finger on the pulse of the people of Iran, just like he does everywhere else in Iraq. So
we had a few more people join, and I just want to let you guys. Oh, what's that? We had a few more people join. I just want to let you guys know we're going to shut this show down for a few minutes, and we'll be back up with the Speakeasy show, which is a little different. We have a little fun, but we got some announcements that we're going to bring up in the next show. Jeez. Gemini Cartel, hello. I just want to say hello to all you guys out there. I saw somebody else, something history, but I can't find them. I'm trying to keep an eye on 3 chats going at the same time here, plus the restream chat, but you can't catch everything. But we'll be down for a few minutes. We'll be back up on Speakeasy. We should be up fairly quickly with this new software that we're using.
So refill your libations and your favorite snack and come join the irreverent patriotic crew on the Speakeasy.
That's right. So come join us.
See you in a few.
See you in a few minutes. Make sure you join us for the Speakeasy show. We'll be right on.